Remember, white is retail investors like you and me, and everything else is giant mega corporations.
And the Interledger protocol, finally, I think is one of the most important features because XRPL supports the Interledger protocol.
If we can bring that XRP on-chain through gaming, I believe that that can be a really big catalyst.
At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one.
One of the reasons that I have really been opposed to SAB 121 is because it has taken this position that we don't want to have experienced players custodying crypto, which...
The best idea, if you want to make 10x your money, is you buy something that everybody in the world needs, nobody in the world can stop.
Stronghold is a next generation financial institution that is native to the blockchain. So what that means is that we kind of act like a normal financial institution, like a bank.
And this is who owns BlackRock. White is retail investors like you and me. Gray is insiders at all of these corporations like CEOs and other executives. And black is just corporations owning each other. We'll call it megacorp.
Buy and hold, don't use leverage, use cold storage, do the right thing, don't get too speculative, don't FOMO. It's the biggest macro trade of all time.
Know what you hold?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army.
If you got a baggie, welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. We're going to check out this move towards 60 cents and what to watch out for Wave C. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.56 trillion, up about 0.3% in the past 24. We got the total trading volume on the last day right around 63.2 billion. We got XRP currently in that number 7 spot right beneath 60 cents. Stellar XLM right around 10.5 cents. We got BTC right around 67,000. ETH right around 35 hundo. We got Fleur Networks right around 0.02. Axelar right around 74 cents. XDC 0.03. Stronghold 005. We got Songbird at 009. Sahau right around 8 cents. Evernode 14 cents. We got a couple from XRP drops to pop things off. The Interledger protocol is one of the most important features of the XRP ledger because it allows to connect and facilitate transactions between different ledgers and different payment networks.
XRP holdings. And the Interledger protocol, finally, I think is one of the most important features because XRPL supports the Interledger protocol, which allows us to connect and facilitate transactions between different ledgers and also many different payment networks.
Another one from XRP drops. XRP provides the perfect use case for being used in gaming.
So now looking at the intersection of XRP, gaming, and the APAC region, which is something that I'm very passionate and very excited about. Looking at the APAC region, that region has the largest amount of XRP held out of any region in the entire world. And then you also look at what entertainment industries are the most popular in this region as well. It is gaming, right? And then we're looking at XRP as well, and if it is good for gaming, and I believe it is a really strong asset for being used in these different gaming experiences. And this is to do with the extremely high speed transactions and extremely deep global liquidity. Transaction speed and cost is extremely important for games, which are constantly distributing rewards and players are constantly making on-chain transactions. It needs to be fast and cheap. And deep global liquidity is extremely important because if you have a token as a core currency within your game, it needs to be easily able to be acquired by any of these players from anywhere on the globe, right? And I think that's a very powerful thing with XRP and its presence on, globally and on so many different global exchanges. It provides the perfect use case for being used in gaming. So I think when looking at trying to activate more retail utility for XRP, looking at the APAC region is extremely important. There is so much XRP held there and gaming is so ingrained in their culture, if we can use gaming as an avenue to bring all of that XRP, which is held in, countries like Korea and Japan, if we can bring that XRP on chain through gaming, I believe that can be a really big catalyst for the retail adoption of XRP and the retail use case of XRP and the XRPL.
We got Riz XRP, head of payments and products of Ripple. Ripple has been there since day one.
So ISO 20022 is a global standard for financial information exchange. This enables interoperability between different systems, straight through processing of payments, and rich data transfer. And it'll also foster competition because it's open and flexible. At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized that this is the direction of payments and it'll be better for everyone. And we were really a first mover on that front. We've also joined the standard body to help contribute to how payments will shape in the future.
Caitlin Long, while Hester Pierce politely says that many of us are saying about the SEC, it's arbitrarily created a rule to kill crypto SAB 121, but then it started granting backdoor exceptions from the rule for big banks. She calls the process terrible indeed. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce slams the way in which major banks won backdoor permissions around the anti-crypto rule SAB 121, custody to custody crypto. I think that process has just been terrible.
One of the reasons that I have really been opposed to SAB 121 is because it has taken this position that we don't want to have experienced players custodying crypto, which seems to me a very strange and non-investor protection oriented position. I'm open to and happy to see developments that allow more people to come in and participate in the custody space. Again, it should be done in an orderly way. I think the end goal of having parties engaging in crypto that have experience from other parts of the world that they can bring into crypto, that's generally a good thing. Unfortunately, too often you see government trying to drive players out who would be interested in participating, but they're not welcomed in. And so, yes, that is a potentially positive development. I would like to see more participants in custodying crypto.
The Bitcoin therapist, how to 10x your money, Michael Saylor. Buy something that everyone in the world needs. Nobody in the world can stop. Almost nobody understands. 10 years ago, it was Amazon, Apple. Today, it's XRP.
The best idea, if you want to make 10x your money, is you buy something that everybody in the world needs. Nobody in the world can stop. And almost nobody understands.
Perfect.
Okay, so in 2010, that was Amazon. Or that was Apple, or that was Facebook or Google. These are all dominant digital networks that everybody in the world needed that nobody could stop. But if you'd ask the typical mainstream investor, is this a good investment? They would all say, oh, it's very scary. It's overvalued. Amazon doesn't make money. Mobile phones used to cost $50. It's like Apple's going to sell an iPhone for $600. They said it's too expensive. The iPhone, $600 is too expensive. Nokia will sell me one for $30. They said Apple's going to go to $30. And of course, what happened is Apple went to $1,500. Yes. And so the conventional wisdom was against these big tech companies.
XRP, faster, cheaper, more efficient. Nothing can stop. What's coming? We got crypto mentality. Stronghold is the next generation financial institution. So what that means is we act like a normal bank. We allow people to deposit and withdraw funds from us, whether it be fiat currency or other sources of value like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and soon probably stocks and bonds.
So why don't we go ahead and have you guys start off by introducing yourselves. Tell us a little bit more about your background, your prior work experience, and maybe a little bit about what you're building at Stronghold. So Tammy, do you want to lead us off and start with that?
Sure. Yeah, so Stronghold is a next generation financial institution that is native to the blockchain. So what that means is that we kind of act like a normal financial institution, like a bank, and we allow people to deposit and withdraw funds from us, whether it be fiat currencies or other stores of value like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and soon probably stocks and bonds, and so forth.
We got one from Kinetic Markets. Be on the lookout for the Jewel tokens. Price listing over on Probit Exchange. Initially listed around 0.0133. Jewel will be open for trading on July 23rd, 8 UTC. We got one from Smoke Dog. The Tether files confirmation that Tether is a stablecoin that is used as an instrument of speculation and feeds the Bitcoin bubble. Consistent with the on-chain data, it is abundantly clear that Tether's increase in volume results in artificial increase in its supply. The artificial supply mechanism has been responsible for the Bitcoin's price since late 2017. Therefore, as explicitly described below, the Tether increase in volume reflects price manipulation. To get the hard truth in crypto like this, you have to be willing to do the research that most aren't willing to do. We got Squirrely.eth. This guy made an algorithm that shows how every mega corporation owns each other. I bet if we did this with meme coins and crypto, we see the top 10 meme coins probably control everything and the exchanges. I will contact him to do this on crypto so we can really see.
And it looks like this, and you realize that all of this that was owned by Merrill Lynch is actually owned by all of these other institutions and a little bit of us, retail, up there at the top. But here, we've only replaced Merrill Lynch's section. What about all of these guys? Well, then it looks like this. Remember, white is retail investors like you and me, and everything else is giant mega corporations. And if you go one layer deeper, filling in all those corporations with their corporations, you see how this program's working? And so then we simplify it to just black, gray, and white. And this is who owns BlackRock. White is retail investors like you and me. Gray is insiders at all of these corporations like CEOs and other executives. And black is just corporations owning each other. We'll call it Megacorp. This is the same process done for Bank of America and for State Street and for Best Buy, Amazon, Macy's. Groceries, food, ingredients, building and selling homes, even less white, meaning us, retail ownership. As far as I can tell, there's only one company on the entire stock market that is not owned by Megacorp. Can you guess who it is? Do you know? It's GameStop. Except that this photo's out of date because it's from a few years ago. It probably looks more like this if you believe the public info, which is a big if. But more on that another time. This is not a video about GameStop. This is about Megacorp. Because see, when all of the owners own each other, all of their interests are aligned. BlackRock wants State Street to do well because State Street wants BlackRock to do well because they both own each other. So who is the real final boss behind all the money? Well, isn't that the $1 million question? And ever since I've been asking those more important questions, my follower growth went from this to this. So you're not going to find those answers on this channel. You're going to have to go follow me in other places. All I'll say for now is that the next time you buy a product from a corporation like Nike or Costco or Best Buy or Amazon or any of these corporations, you're buying it from the mega corporation. They're all owned by the same big money. And it's all one big siphon, just vacuuming money out of our pockets up to the people on top.
Crypto 101, Riz XRP, no FOMO, no leverage, buy the dips, use cold storage, HODL, don't F this up.
I've gone out a lot to say, don't fuck this up. You know, buy and hold, don't use leverage, use cold storage, do the right thing, don't get too speculative, don't FOMO, just don't fuck this up. This is the biggest opportunity we've ever been given. I've said that all the way from 2020 onwards. And in fact, I said it all the way back in 2012. It's the biggest macro trade of all time. Don't fuck this up. And if you're not a crypto person, technology is one of the biggest opportunities we've ever been given, the exponential age. Again, don't fuck this up. Just be careful. Just buy, hold, have a long-term time horizon, and learn how to take pain. And when there is pain, you buy more. Unless something changes the thesis that suddenly we're all going to turn into Neanderthals and nobody's going to use technology ever again, it is going up. It's as simple as that. And unless something changes that we're not breaking the financial system and that the internet has disappeared, we will go to blockchain technology. It's as simple as that. That's all you need to know. Everything else is just fucking noise.
The best is still yet to come. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. We got mustache altcoins. Most people aren't ready. Yes, we had to wait a long time, but I think the next wave for altcoins will be huge. So far, BTC has dominated, but that should change soon. By the way, I will share this chart here several times in the coming months. Just the beginning, in my opinion. We got Titan and crypto altcoins are about to skyrocket. The Bollinger Band squeeze on the 2 monthly chart tells me all we need to know, let alone the LMACD flipping bullish. We got Ash Crypto buying alts now will be the best trade for easy 10x gains in the next 6 to 12 months. Reason? Altcoin market cap is testing major support levels. ETH ETF trading will start on July 23rd. Altcoin capitulation has happened in the recent dip. Massive alt season coming. Dr. Fender seems as A wave is complete, so we can move towards 60 cents and then watch out for the C wave. And it looks like we've already tapped that 60 cent mark. Be on the lookout for wave C around 49.9. ABC wave can take 2 days to complete and can extend to 49.9. Minor resistance at 87 cents before $1.03. I'll make sure to keep you posted. And as we see here, XRP already hit around that 60 cent mark, possible wave C here before we blast back up. Batman bag ladies, never ever forget. If you think Bitcoin went on a tear once CNBC and institutional investors learn about it, just wait till they discover XRP. With that being said, Batman and bag ladies, the longer they take, the higher we climb. On that XRP rich list, where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches.
Welcome to the show. I told you so. I told you so. We're gonna be driving Lambos. We're gonna take a trip to the beach and Fiji. All the labor leaves.
Crypto be our passion, cause what you focus on, you attract like a magnet. Got diamond hands, we hold till we blasting. It's universal.